Good evening, boys and girls. I'm Miss Chen. I'm very glad to be here to talk with you about the how to write a good composition. When we talk about writing, may some of you think that, oh, writing is too difficult. I don't like it at all. And some of you may think that, I want to improve writing, but I don't know what to do. Don't worry. In this lesson, Miss Chen hope you can get some good ideas and can improve your writing skills. You can take out your notebook and try to take down some of the useful and important points. Are you ready? Let's go. So, first of all, let's think about building a castle. As we all know, if we want to build a castle, we have known the castle is always made out of the 4 parts. The first one, that is the foundation, and the gate, and the body, and last part, that is the top. And the foundation is very important because it can be used for supporting the whole part of the castle. And the foundation is always be very strong, and it is always be made out of a lot of bricks. Do you know bricks? Yeah, this is a brick, 砖头. Then if we combine these bricks together, then we can make a wall. Writing is like building a castle. And we can see a lot of new words. The words are the basic unit in making a sentence. Then we use the grammar, sentence structures to make our sentence become correct and perfect. Now let's come to level 1, to be a worker. In this part, we will review some of the important words, grammar, and sentence structures in Unit 5 and Unit 6, Topic 1. Let's do the revision. In Unit 5, the topic is about feeling excited. In Topic 1, it is about linking verb at the adjective. We use the linking verb and adjective sentence structure to describe the person's feelings and emotions. And in Topic 2, we use the adverbial clauses of reason and the equal comparison to share the feelings with others and try to give some advice to others. In Topic 3, we have learned the 6 basic structures of the simple sentences. We can use these structures to express how things affect our feelings. In Unit 6, the topic is about enjoy cycling, or we can say something about traveling. In Topic 1, we use the infinitives to make the reservations and plans about traveling. Now, let's come to see the revision in Unit 5, Topic 1 first. In Unit 5, Topic 1, we come to see the linking verb first. The linking verb can be divided into 3 parts. The first part, that is the be verb. It is included MSR, and it is also included its past tense, was, were, and its future tense, will be. In the second part, that is about, yes, the sense verb. It is something about our bodies, our eyes, our nose, our mouths, our ears. Yeah, so these are the verbs. Look, sound, smell, taste, and feel. Sometimes we also use seem as the linking verb. In the third part, that is some words about changing, become, get, tend, and go. We use these 4 words to describe the things that are changing. Now let's come to see what we have learned about the adjectives. So first of all, let's see the positive feelings, such as excited, relaxed, confident, proud, interested, comfortable, happy. And we also can use delicious to express our thinking about the foods. Now let's come to see some negative adjectives, such as lonely, frightened, nervous, upset, disappointed, worried, and angry. So let's try to use the linking verb add the adjective to translate the following sentences. 我对于这次旅行感到非常的激动。So how to translate it? It's your turn. Great. Our answer is I feel excited about this trip. We use the sense verb feel and then add the adjective excited to express our feelings. Are you clear? So let's come to see Unified Topic 2. We have learned the adverbial clauses of reason. We use these 4 conjunctions to express the reasons. That is because, as, since, and for. Sometimes we always use because it is very simple. Yeah. And then now let's try to translate this following sentence. 老师很生气，因为我又迟到了。So it's your turn now. Right. We can say the teacher was very angry with me because I was late for school again. Okay, and then in Unified Topic 2, we also learn the equal comparison. We can use this sentence structure as, or the negative ones, that is, not as, or no, so as. Now please translate this sentence. 他和我一样高. Now it's your turn. He is as tall as me. Great. So let's come to see Unified Topic 3. In Unified Topic 3, we have learned the 6 basic structures of the simple sentences. So the first one, that is as adverb. And the second one, as adverb at all. And it can also be as adverb at io, at go. And as adverb at o and at oc. And the next one, that is as adverb at p. And the last one, that is dlb. Okay, and come to the Unit 6, Topic 1. It is about infinitives. In infinitives, we have learned the verb act to do. And then these are the verbs that can use these sentence structures. Want, hope, like, begin, try, need, forget, learn, and decide, and etc. So when we use this sentence structure, we can say, I want to do something. He hopes to do something. Or anything else. And the next infinitives, that is verb at somebody, act to do. So in this part, you must pay attention to somebody here. We can use this following verse. Ask, tell, invite, want, wish, allow, and help and teach. So in this sentence structure, we can say, I ask him to do it. He tells me to do something. Okay? And the last part, that is verb at do. And then we can use these three verbs: make, have, and let. Yeah, and then in this sentence structure, we can think that make you happy or say make you do something. Are you clear? Okay, and also we can use see, watch, notice, feel, hear. These kinds of the sense verb to do the infinitive verbs. Now let's come to level 2, to be an engineer. Let's try to design our good composition and to make our article become wonderful. So first of all, let's know some forms about the composition. The titles must be these 4 types. The first one, it is a table. And then the second one, the foot of the words, that is the text. And then the third one, it is a mind map. And then the fourth one, it is a chart. And then now let's come to see the topics in our textbooks. So there are about 24 topics in total in our textbooks. And then in Unit 5, that is talk about the topic 7, emotions and moods. And then in Unit 6 is talk about the topic 17, travel and transport. Now let's try to combine these 2 topics together. So now let's improve our writing skills first. The first, please understand the titles. Both the Chinese titles and the English titles, you must read them word by word and try to understand what the title said. And second step, view the mind map. If the title gives the mind map, you must view them and get the keywords from the mind map and the titles. Number 3, summarize the main idea. Number 4 is very important. We must realize the genre and the person, the tense, and the structure. These 4 parts can help us to make our article become inferent. And then number 5, let's try to draw an outline. Okay, so now this topic, we are talking about traveling. And first of all, about traveling, we may talk about the traveling plan. In this part, maybe we can say the genre is about letter. And we can use the first person to write this article. And then we also use the future tense. Okay, so now let's come to see how to write the outline. First of all, let's do a brainstorm. The outline can be included about the 3 parts. The beginning. And then in the beginning part, maybe we will write something about who will go to travel, and when we'll go to travel, and where will they plan to go. And sometimes may include the main idea. And the second part, that is about the body. And we can say why we want to go there, and how we go there, or by train, or by plane, or anything else. And maybe we can talk about how much we will spend during these trips. The costs include the room costs, the tickets costs. And then maybe we also can talk about where we want to go, such as some places of interest that you want to choose. And then we also can talk about arrangement. In day 1, where will we do, and where will we go, and in day 2, what will we do? And the third part must be ending. In this part, we usually express our feelings about this trip. Now, look at this title. It is chosen from the real exam. 假如你是李欣，你与 Bob 叔叔及其家人约定了一起去北京旅行，请你给 Bob 叔叔写一封英文电子邮件，告知你的旅行安排。内容要点如下：1. 6月30日下午2点机场见。2. 酒店已经预订好，直接前往。3. 第2天观看升旗仪式。4. 游长城，吃北京烤鸭。5. 补充1-2点与旅行有关的信息或想法。注意，文中不得透露个人真实姓名和学校。词数80次，开头和结尾已经给出，不计入总词数。参考词汇 directly 直接的 flag raising ceremony 升旗仪式。Okay, so this is about the test, and we know this step that is understand the title, and then let's see the next step to get the keywords. Okay, from this part, we know the first keywords, that is 电子邮件. And then 电子邮件 tells us we have to write a letter. And then the second important point, that is 旅行安排. So we know that we want to write something about travel plan. And then the other important information, 李欣 and then Bob 叔叔及其家人. So these two parts are talking about who will go there. And then 北京 just talk about the places, where will they go? And then let's see 6月30日下午2点 is talk about the time, where will they go? And then 机场还有酒店已经预订好，直接前往观看升旗仪式，游长城，吃北京烤鸭。It is talking about what to do. And then pay attention. 补充1-2点与旅行有关的信息或想法。So in your article, you must add more information. Okay, such as how will they go and how much will they spend? Okay, so that is the letter. Okay, and now let's summarize this part. So we know from this title, and then Li Xin and his uncle will go to Beijing to have a travel plan. So now let's come to see how to write. The first one, let's realize its genre. It's a letter. We can call it the practical writing, 应用文. In a person, we can use the first person here. And then the tense, because it is a travel plan, so we use the future tense. We can use will and be going to. And then the structure can divide into the 3 parts. The beginning, we will talk about the main idea, the body, who, and when, that is at 2 p.m. or June 30th. Well, they will go to Beijing. They will meet at the airport. And what will they do? Maybe first, they will meet at the airport Then they go to the hotel directly. They will watch the ceremony the next day and visit the Great Wall, eat the Beijing duck, and also pay attention to add 1 or 2 important pieces of the information. And the last part, that is ending, try to express what's your feelings about this trip. Okay, now maybe you will write this kind of the article. Now let's read them. Dear Uncle Bob, I'm so glad to hear from you about visiting Beijing. Here is the trip plan. We will meet at the airport at 2 p.m. on June 30th. We can go to the hotel directly. The next day, we will watch the flag raising. Then we can go to the Great Wall. We can eat delicious Beijing duck. I'm very happy about the coming trip. Look forward to meeting all of you in Beijing. Li Xin. So, after reading this article, what do you think of it? Yeah, it is very short. It is only about 48 words. And then we know it used very simple sentence structures. Most of the sentences are just as adverb or as adverb at all. So we have to try to promote to make this article become perfect. So maybe this article I will give you about 9 or 11 scores. Why? Now let's see the standard. 第4档 So we can see 完成了试题规定的任务，虽漏掉1-2个次重点，但是覆盖所有的主要内容。应用的语法结构和词汇能够满足任务的要求。语法结构或词汇方面应用基本准确，些许错误主要是因为尝试较复杂的语法结构或词汇所致。应用简单的语句间的连接成分，使全文结构紧凑，而达到了预期的写作目的。So from this part, we can know that, and if you write all of the main ideas, and then you have to write the sentences correct and exactly or properly, and then try to use some of the conjunctions. Maybe you can get 10 or 12 scores. But in our last article, we know it's very short. It is only about 48 words. So here we just can get 9 to 11 scores. If we want to improve and make our score higher, we can see the last part. 13至15分，完成了试题规定的任务，覆盖所有的内容要点，应用较多的语法结构和词汇。语法结构或词汇方面有些许错误，但为是尽力使用较复杂的结构或较高级的词汇所致，具备较强的语言运用能力。有效地使用语句间的连接成分，使全文结构紧凑，而完全达到了预期的写作目的。So pay attention to these parts. You must cover all the main ideas, and then use more grammar and the advanced vocabularies. And then try to use the conjunctions and then use some compressed sentence structures. So let's try to promote. Okay, so pay attention. If you want to promote our article, we must pay attention to use more advanced vocabularies and use more compressed sentences structures. And don't forget to use more conjunctions to make our article correct. Now let's do the decoration. Try to polish. The first part, that is rewrite. Now, let's take out one of the sentences from the article we have written. The next day, we will watch the flag racing. So we know the flag racing. Now, it is used as the adjective. We must say watch the flag racing ceremony. That is correct. And then if we want to rewrite this sentence, how to do that? Please think over. Yeah, we have many kinds of the things that we can rewrite. For example, we can say, the next day we will watch the 5-starred red flag racing at Tiananmen Square. Okay, you can see this sentence is longer than the last one. And then in this sentence, I use the sentence structure. Watch the flag racing. That is S, add verb, add object, and add the OC. And then racing here is OC. Okay. And then also we can say there will be a flag race ceremony at Tiananmen Square the next day. So in here, I use the there'll be sentence structure. And then the next part, we not only try to rewrite, we also have to expand to enrich our sentences. For example, we can eat delicious Beijing duck. It is SV, at V, and at verb O. And then in the sentence, we can say, we can eat delicious Beijing duck as well as salty rice pudding. Do you know salty rice pudding? Okay, in Chinese, that is 碗糕. And then we use as well as the conjunctions, the advanced vocabularies to combine these two words together. And then we can say that the salty rice pudding is not so popular as Beijing duck. So in this part, pay attention here. It's not so popular as. Yeah, it is use the sentence structure, the equal comparison, negative ones, not so as, or not as. And then we also can say the salty rice pudding will give you a big surprise. And then pay attention to this part, give you a big surprise. That is as, add verb, add io, add do. So io, that is you, and do, that is a good surprise. So are you clear? Then we also, if we want to add more words, we can add more information, such as it must amazing. Yeah, to use as adverb at P to express our feelings. Then I also can say, I can't wait to carry out the plan with you. And then to carry out here, that is the infinitives. So if we try to rewrite some of the sentences and expand some of the sentences, so we can get higher scores here. And then if we want to get the full marks, maybe we have to pay attention another things. That is, when after drafting, we can do the error checking. We have to check our spellings, the capital letters, and the punctuations. And last, if we do the copy, pay attention to your handwriting and then keep your paper neat. So, from this, we can get the full marks. Now let's see these examples. Dear Uncle Bob, I'm so glad to hear from you about visiting Beijing. Here is the trip plan. We will meet at the airport at 2 p.m. on June 13th. We can go to the hotel directly to have a rest as I have already booked the rooms. The next day, there will be a flag raising ceremony at Tiananmen Square early in the morning. It must be amazing to watch the 5-starred red flag raising. Do you like the Great Wall? It's worth visiting, and you will be impressed. As for dinner, we will have the delicious Beijing duck as well as salty rice pudding. Although the salty rice pudding is not so popular as Beijing duck, I believe it will give you a big surprise. Honestly, I'm getting excited about the coming trip. I can't wait to carry out the plan with you. Look forward to meeting all of you in Beijing. Li Xin. So from this example, we can see some of these parts. I have already booked the rooms. It's worth visiting. You will be impressed. Yeah, and then these two sentences, we can call it the advanced sentence structures. And then also, we must pay attention to the conjunctions in this article, such as here, that means because. And then as for, 指, and then although. Yeah, so this is the whole passage. Do you like it? Now let's come to our textbook. On page 34, we have this project, making a travel plan. So the first one, let's view the title. Survey your classmates about where they would like to travel, then work out the total cost. Okay, that's about the place, the total cost. Okay, and then number 2, work in groups and choose one of the most popular places for you to travel. Then find out more information about traveling there. And then number 3, discuss to write down your travel routes and schedule. So pay attention to these 4 parts. Travel plan, yeah, that is the general. And then the place, the total cost, and more information should be added into your article. And then you can begin like this. We are going to visit Maohuang for 3 days. From this sentence, we know the person, that is the first person, we, and then we can also know where will we go, that is Maohuang. Okay, now please think over and try to write out the travel plan. Here we go. Maybe we can start from the Xiamen railway station, and then list the following questions will help you to form this article. Why do you want to visit? When are you going to start out? How will you get there? How long does it take to get there? How much will it cost to get there? And then what will your trip be like? Now think over these questions. Okay, maybe I will give you some of your answers. So why do you want to visit? We can say that it is very popular. So I want to visit Maohuang. Also, you can use other kinds of the adjectives. And then the second questions, when? Maybe we will at 9 a.m. next Sunday from the Xiamen railway station. And then how will you get there? Of course, the railway station, we will go there by train. And how long? Maybe it will take about 5 hours from Xiamen to Maohuang. And how much is the ticket costs? Maybe about 320 yuan per person. It is not expensive, I think. And what will your trip be like? Maybe we can say, I hope my trip will be very interesting. Okay? So now these are the important questions that can help you. And then now we divide these questions into two parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 questions above, we can put it into our body part. And then the last question, we can put it into the ending part. So that will form and hold an article. So if you want to add more information, maybe we can see this example. We are going to visit Maohuang for 3 days. Because Maohuang is very popular, we will meet at Xiamen Railway Station at 9 o'clock on this Sunday morning. We will get there by train. It will take us about 5 hours to get there. The train ticket is 300 yuan per person. And we will have a standard room with 2 single beds. The next day, we are going to climb Maohuang and enjoy ourselves there. I think Maohuang is interesting, and we will have a good time there. So from this article, we can see that this article is included all of the important points. And then the blue parts, that is the more information that I added into this article. And then what do you think of this article and how much scores will you get? Okay, now if you want to improve and then do some promoting, maybe we can add more information to enrich our article content. For example, we can ask these following questions. What kind of a room will you book? Maybe we can book a standard room. Okay, I say a standard room with 2 single beds. What will you take there? Maybe because Maohuang is a places of interest, and then we can take a camera there to take some photos and take a head there. And what will you enjoy? That is the places of the interest. We can enjoy the sunrise, the sea of crowds there, and also can have some snacks. And what's your schedule? Maybe in day 1, we can visit the ancient tree there. And in day 2, we can visit the old town of Huizhou. And in day 3, we can climb the Maohuang together and enjoy the sceneries. And the last question, what will be the total cost? Okay, I think maybe about 1,500 yuan per person in total. So look at this information. Will you worry about? Don't worry. Yeah, we can get to the very good result. So let's try to polish them. Rewrite. Maohuang is very popular. Now try to rewrite it. It's your turn. We can say Maohuang is a very popular place to visit. Good. Here we can use place to visit. It is the infinitive. The next sentence, we will have a standard room with 2 single beds. We can say that there will be a standard room with 2 single beds for us. Here we use there will be, that is the will be sentence structure. And then we try to do another part of the polishment, that is expand. The first, in the beginning, we can say, let me tell you the whole plan to do the leading parts. And tell you the whole plan, that is as adverb, at io, at do. Io here, that is you, and do, that is the whole plan. And then let's see the sentence. The next day, we are going to climb Maohuang and enjoy ourselves there. If we try to expand this sentence, what can we do? Now it's your turn. Yeah, we can try to expand there. We plan to climb Maohuang, and it must be exciting to enjoy the beautiful sceneries, such as the sunrise, sea of clouds there. Pay attention to the red parts, plan to, and such as. These are the advanced sentence structures. And then it must be exciting, that is, as adverb at P. And also we can say, don't forget to bring your coat to keep us warm. The keep us warm here, that is used as adverb at O, at OC. And then we can say, I will take a camera so that we can take some photos together. The so that is advanced conjunctions to combine these two sentences together. Now let's come to see the whole passage. We are going to visit Maohuang for 3 days because, as we all know, it is a very popular place to visit. Now let me tell you the whole plan. We will meet at Xiamen Railway Station at 9 o'clock on this Sunday morning. It will take us about 5 hours to get there by train. The train ticket is 300 yuan per person. We will live in the Hot Spring Hotel. There will be a standard room with 2 single beds for us. From the windows, we can see the mountain. As for our schedule, on the first day of our trip, we are going to visit the ancient street. The next day, we can visit the old town of Huizhou and have some delicious local snacks there. On the third day, we plan to climb Maohuang, and it must be exciting to enjoy the beautiful sceneries such as the sunrise, sea of clouds there. The whole trip will cost us about 1,500 yuan in total. The weather report says it will be a little cold in the mountain during these days, so don't forget to bring the coats to keep us warm. And I will take a camera so that we can take some photos together. Maohuang is interesting and worth visiting. I believe we will have a good time there. So, from this whole passage, we can see there are so many words here, and then the red parts are just the more information that I added into this article. If you don't need them, you can delete them. Okay? Yes. And then, so that is about the traveling plan. And then the second part about the traveling is about its traveling experiences. So we talk about experience. Maybe we may think that the journal is about a diary. We can also use the first person to describe our travel experience. And then we use the past tense because these things is happened in the past. Do you want to know more about that? Okay, now we will learn it in topic 2. So, in this lesson, we have learned a lot of things about writing this article and know a lot of skills to promote our article and make our sentence correct and wonderful. And then we know that the room is not built in a day. If you want to build a beautiful castle, you must work hard. But don't forget to use some of the skills to help to make you become confident. Yeah, so that's all for today. Thank you very much. Can't wait to see you next time. Thank you.